Hello, I'm Clyde. I'd like to show you how the garden planner works so that you can decide if you'd like to get one. The chart will come to your home in an envelope. Take it out and pull out the instructions that are tucked inside. And I'm going to walk you through the instructions, give you a detailed step-by-step explanation of how it works, but I'll walk you through it. On the back of the instructions is a listing of frost dates throughout the United States by major city. Look to see if you can find a city close by you so you can get a rough idea of when your last spring frost is and when your first fall frost is. For me, I live pretty close to Springfield, Missouri, and it says here it's April 15th for the spring and October 25th for the fall. Keep those dates in mind now. Take a hold of the chart and take a good look at it. Here you'll see that there's a horizontal calendar across the top above the window, and then there's a listing of garden vegetables on the left. That's me. Slide this red line, which represents the frost, into position based on your local frost date. So for me, I'm going to slide it right here to April 15th, between the 12th and the 19th. Once the frost line is in position, you can read your first planting dates for each garden vegetable. The chart has columns in it, and each column represents 1 week. And you'll notice that the coal crops such as peas and spinach and cabbage and cauliflower are slated to plant ahead of the frost, while the warmer crops like melons and peppers and tomatoes are planted after the frost so that they aren't burned by it. The green check marks represent the expected harvest dates, and your indoor seeding dates are also marked in case you want to do flats indoors. Down below there's a legend showing the expected harvest dates and other symbols that are on the chart. And you want to take your chart with you when you go to the store to buy seeds, and also when you go out in the garden to plant. And what you do is just pull the chart wide open, and turn it 90 degrees, and you'll find by vegetable you have a listing of the seeds or plants required for a 10-foot row, the planting depth, the distance between rows, and also the distance between plants after you're done thinning. And so this is handy when you go to the store, and it's also handy when you get out there at the actual garden site trying to decide how you're going to plant them. Now that's how the chart works there for the spring garden. And if you'd like to try a fall garden with your family, you flip the chart over to the fall side of it and slide the fall frost line into position. And you'll remember mine was October 25th, so I'm setting it at October 25th. Then you can read your last planting weeks to get a nice fall garden and have it so that the crop will not be destroyed by the fall frost. And you'll notice that there are some indoor seeding dates listed here, and you'll also notice that the seeding information is reordered based on the nature of the fall planting and the fall frost. And I have found that this chart is quite useful to me for planting my own garden, and I hope that you will find it useful for yours also.